what was once happening at night suddenly now was happening during the day. This fear, anger, and everything consumed me and began acting out a lot more. Began showing all these signs of a child that has been abused. Well, if you were to fast forward to 8.5 years old, I still have been friends the entire time with Ashley. I also made new friends in that time period. In that time period, I made a new friend named Shannon. And when Shannon asked me to spend the night at her house, there was one thing that I had to make sure of. I had to make sure that we locked her bedroom door at night while I was to spend the night at her house. Shannon didn't know what was going on. And Shannon told me, of course, we'll lock the bedroom door. But the thing about Shannon's house was her dad was a newspaper delivery man. So every morning before she went off to school, he'd wake her up pretty early and kiss her goodbye and wish her a good day at school. So there became this habit when I spent the night at Shannon's house. Whenever the door was locked, he'd knock on the door, wake us up. This fear would consume me of, oh no, he's going to be like Ashley's uncle. He's going to come in and do the same thing. Because I began getting in the pattern of thinking that every man does this to children. But he didn't. He came in the room, would kiss her goodbye, and got in this pattern of realizing this is a man that's not going to hurt me the way Ashley's uncle had. Ashley had tried numerous times to get me to come play with her more, come be friends with her more. But by now we both knew why I was spending less and less time at Ashley's house and more time now with my new friend Shannon. But by 8.5 years old, I found out we were moving. I was excited, thrilled. Still going to be in the same school district, literally going to be a neighborhood over. But the greatest thing about that was I was getting away from Ashley's uncle. I was getting away from this monster that I would see showing up at our school, that I would see in the neighborhood, that I'd see whenever I played with Ashley. Little did I realize by moving at 8.5 years old, thinking I was getting away from one perpetrator, I was getting that much closer to the next perpetrator in my life. Not only was this perpetrator that much closer to where I lived, but this perpetrator was that much closer to me personally because it was a family member. Somebody I loved, somebody I trusted, somebody that I never imagined would do such a thing, and somebody I looked up to. I was 11 years old when I woke up spending the night at my grandparents' condo to an older teenage cousin who I often looked up to as a brother figure since I came from a family of all girls, sexually abusing me the same exact way Ashley's uncle had come into the bedroom when I was 6 years old.